Corey here from Corey D Marketing. I just wanted to give you a wee bit of background about myself. I run a multi-award winning AI and digital marketing agency based in Scotland. I've won Best AI and Digital Marketing Agency Scotland for the 5th year in a row. I've also got a background in recruitment from when I used to work for the Daily Mail and before that the Metro, which was I was taken on to work in recruitment for the Metro before I got moved over into the Daily Mail. And before that, I also worked on recruitment in the Sun and also in the local newspapers. So my background is recruitment, and I've also been a deputy manager and carried out numerous interviews over the years. So without any further ado, I just want to go and show you my AI tool, which this offers CV options for there's 4 different options for candidates. So let me just share my screen. Sorry, it'd be easier if I just do a quick demo. Right, I'm just going to move this down here, that up there. So you start on the home page. You can read through all that at your own leisure. This is just for the sake of the demo. So you choose what you are, you start your glow up, and then you decide whether you're a job seeker or an agency. So let me just show you that again. Start glow up and then choose whether you're a job seeker or an agency. For the sake of this demo, we're going to say that I'm an agency. And we've got 4 different CV options and tools. So the first one is if you've already got an existing CV and you want to upgrade it, there's also a cover letter in there as well that it creates from the CV. This one is if you don't have a CV and you want a new CV built from scratch, and cover letter again. And this one here is an elite specific role. So let's just say you have seen a job description for your dream job. And what this will do is it'll create the CV ethically and honestly, and create the cover letter tailored to the specific job role, and it will be strategically aligned to that job description, and also create the cover letter for that. And then the final one is the mock star behavioural interview. So basically it acts as if the interviewer's in the room asking star questions with smart answers, and that these basically all 4 of these, if you're a recruitment agency, it ensures that you're supplying to the recruiters better candidates with better CVs who are better prepared, because they can also have done their practice drill for the interview before they even go along. So that helps to build trust, but also it helps to free up your time, because this will take up 99.9% of the time that it takes your advisors. So they, instead of being typists, they can then concentrate on building relationships with recruitment agents, with recruiters, or with candidates. And what it also does, it provides a standardised, high quality, professional, ATS optimised CV. So the CVs are also optimised for LinkedIn and for Indeed, and offering a professional document that the candidate can be proud of. And that's why I'm calling it a CV glow up. When I do this for people when they're sitting beside me, you should see their faces, because the problem is a lot of people, especially in Scotland and in the UK, they talk down their strengths. And what this does, even like CV2, that helps to extract information even from younger people that you might think don't have a lot of background or a lot of experience. It helps to extract that information, but it also grades where they are at on their journey, and it will grade them whether they're at entry level, mid-level, senior level. And not only does it grade them, but it also reflects their tone of voice and their vocabulary. So it doesn't overinflate candidates. So you're not sending candidates that sound like the construction manager when actually they're only a joiner's labourer, for example. So it's ethical and it's honest. So here's where you choose your agency licensing. So you can get up to 50 candidates with the starter agency, 50 candidates for only £149 a month. So that works out less than £2.98 per candidate. The most popular is the growth, which works out £2.66 per candidate. And each candidate can use each one of these. Now, you can also have an option where you can send a link And this is in the enterprise level. So you can send a link to your candidates and they can DIY this themselves. So if they do that, they would then export send it to you. Then you can run it through here again. Then you can send it back to them. So you get three exports on every single one of these cards per candidate. So that means that they can create it themselves. They would then export it, you then review it, you maybe make changes to it, send it back to them for their final approval and their final. So you get 3 for each one of these 4 tools. And here's all the different pricing points there depending on how many candidates you've got. So I'm going to show you how quickly this is. So let me just... Sorry, I need to log in. So that's me all logged in, and this is how quick this is. So let's just say, I'm just going to use myself because I don't mind showing you my own personal data here. So I'm going to go to my CV glow ups. I'll just save it in there. I'll show you. So you can go to CV options agencies again, and this time we're going to build one from scratch.